Yes, written up some comments because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to speak tonight because of sore throat. I fully support the size of the committee to be expanded to 7. I also fully believe that the majority of the positions should be held from the community at large. If you can, City Clerk, can you put on the map? And part of the reasoning is when we appoint someone to, let's say, a planning commission, we expect them to visit and to be present at the site of which they're going to approve. This is the site that you're going to be working on. The little red lines and the little black lines are the existing lines, or existing routes. As you can see, it's sort of a random Rorschach test. Your jobs will be to connect those and make new ones. I mean, after all, I don't want this lady from the crossings to get run down on her way to buy bagels at Total Santos. So it's important that we have a larger number. Also, by having the larger number, while we have a lot of bike representatives here, one of the more important aspects of our community is our disabled and those who are walking. The larger size, just adding 2 more, allows us to have this committee at least have a person who is involved on the pedestrian and on the handicap size. On the makeup of the committee, this is a temporary committee. I don't think it's necessary to say we have to have 1 person from the Planning Commission and 1 person from the Parks Commission. I would just leave that in the good hands of the INF group, who are going to do all the interviews on this and send their recommendations. I don't think we need to restrict ourselves in that regard. If the commission is adamant on having this, I would still suggest that the commission approve the individuals from those 2 committees. I strongly urge that the committee be composed of a majority of new individuals that are not currently on the council and its boards. As for the city council member on the committee, I'm opposed to the concept. I'm opposed to the concept on the following grounds. The introduction of a city council member into this kind of subcommittee puts that member at a substantial advantage over anyone else on that committee and cannot help but to prejudice the recommendations that come out of that committee to the rest of us, because after all, we will be confronting our own colleague. Further, from the awkwardness of the Brown Act, which is enough to make you sick if I wasn't already suffering from one, the conditions of having a city council member on this committee makes it very awkward when others want to come in and out and attend this. It reduces, I feel, our flexibility as a council member in reviewing the subject, and it also does not allow for the widest range of interplay within that committee. As far as methodology, I strongly urge that the committee should operate in a manner that it should first, the committee members should identify what they want us to do, and then turn it over to the staff and to the consultants to draw up the technical details. I'm very concerned that this committee not operate as a rubber stamp for something that comes out of a consultant, and as much as I love and respect our own staff, this has to be community driven. It's going to be your feet, my grandson's bicycle, maybe your granddaughter's at some time. Please, you're listening? We can, on these roads. And you are the best people to determine what we need. We may not be able to do everything. No is still a valid answer. But you need to be able to operate within a committee structure that is as free from potential disparate power relationships as possible. And those are my recommendations. So in short, 1, that it should be 7 people. 2, that there should be only 3 people from existing boards and members if you want to restrict it. 2, that there be no city council member present. But I will add that, as my Councilmember Leone has suggested, if you do want to put a council member on, then most definitely allow the committee to pick their own person. And this map is now available on our website. Correct, City Clerk? It will be tomorrow. Okay. And remember, you got a big city to do. Thank you.